along the road, just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gathering along the Scotswood Road to see the bleeding races. We went to bleeding races.
Oh, it's back through Conte!
1962 on a summer's afternoon, we took the bus from Bambras and she was heavy laden. Where we went along Collinwood Street, that's on the road to Bladen. Oh, me lads, you should have seen us gunning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gunning along the Scotswood Road to see the Bladen races.
Good evening, people. Back again. It's John Sinclair TV back again. I've got Macy in the house. I've got Tony, my co-host.
Hi, John. Hi, Macy. All right.
Hi. You made it then. I'm absolutely fine. Tony, you made it then, mate.
Yeah, just had me dinner as well.
Fantastic stuff. And Macy, you good as well?
All good, thank you. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
Fantastic. And yeah, we're going to do, if you like the video, like what you see, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. You know exactly what to do, guys. Do smash the likes. And if you like to super chat or donate, give what you can. And if you like to be a member, I'll put the link out there. Just click on that, 99p every single time. I'll go for the comments in a wee bit, so don't worry about that. We're going to talk about the Premier League predictions tonight, where the club's going to be. Who's going to be champions? Who's going to make top four? Who's going to make them win the Carabao FA Cup? And also as well, top scorer, who's going to be relegated? So there's a lot to cram in. I know you've got try to get 50 minutes in there if you can. So for me, I'm going to start first. Where do you start from? Do you start from the top or start from the bottom? Work your way up.
Let's start from the bottom. Let's go from disappoint to excitement.
Good idea. Good idea. Right. I'm going to kick off first, and do my go. For 20th place, I'm going to go for Bournemouth, and the reason I'm going for Bournemouth because I haven't done much business. They've done all the business in January, in my opinion, and they did their best to blow promotion when they didn't win a lot of games, but they eventually got it over the line. This league, in the Premier League, there'll be no let-offs to this one. You're going to get punished if you make mistakes. I don't think Bournemouth's got enough quality. Scott Parker, as much as I like him, I think he'll do a good job, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, I think this league's going to be too big this season. I don't know what you think. I'll start with Macy.
For me, I think that Bournemouth, when you last seen them in the Premier League, they was picking up points where you wouldn't have expected to pick up points, such as Chelsea. And I think they will take that as a good situation. For me, in my opinion, the one who I think is going to finish 20th is Fulham. I just feel like Fulham, compared to everybody else, they're a bit further away. You're even looking at Forest is making good signings. You've seen a couple of signings off Brentford. You've seen a couple of signings off Leeds. I'm not saying are they going to be good, are they going to be bad? You just don't know. But I just think, especially with Marco Silva, he doesn't have a good track record in the Premier League. So I think he could either be sacked or a double leave to 20th. And I'm predicting the 20th.
You're going 20th. Okie dokie, that's fair enough. Okie dokie. And what about you, Tony? Who do you think is going to finish bottom of the Premier League?
Bournemouth. Reason being, I think the last time, yes, Scott Parker did all right with Fulham, but he still took them down. But he had more money with Fulham than he did with Bournemouth. And I just don't think Bournemouth have got the squad for this season to cope in the Premier League, because I haven't seen a lot of signings on their side of it as well. So my take is I think that's why I think Bournemouth will finish bottom.
So you're going for Bournemouth to your bottom. That is fair enough. So we agree Bournemouth is going to finish bottom of the table. That's fair enough. Okay, we're going to go for 19th position. For me, I'm going to say, I have to think about this one long and hard, but I'm going to say, I'm going to go with Fulham, I'm afraid. And the reason I said Fulham, yes, it's good to see him back up. Yes, They got good players there, but again, I think it's going to be too big for them this time. Unless Mitrovic scores a lot of goals and defend probably, yes, they got good players coming in. They got a lad from Chateau de Neskin as well. We know that about this guy. A couple of Portuguese in as well. I think Fulham are the ones going to go. And Fulham for me, Danielle.
Mm-hmm. For me, for 19th, I'm going to go for Leeds. I think Leeds really scraped not getting relegated. I'm not a particular fan of Jesse Marsch for what I've seen of Leipzig. And you've seen Leeds are an attacking side, and they really need to fix on defensively. But what I've seen, they've not made that many defensive signings. So I think Jesse Marsch is really going to struggle, especially knowing a lot of these players are mostly adaptable to Bielsa. So I think that Leeds' time is up. They've passed second season syndrome. What a shame. We're going to miss out on 6 points for the following season, but it's Leeds, so.
Oh, bless you. Got Danielle as well. Can't say anyhow on that formula, John. I do apologise, Danielle. I do apologise. Big up to Stephen. I like coffee. Hi to you. And Duke is coming in. If you can, that'd be amazing. Thank you. Ed should be in that formula. Yeah, I'm sorry. But it's just the last minute thing. I do apologise. Mark thinks Newcastle finished 5th to 7th. Well, I hope you're correct. Big up to Gareth, by the way. And Mark and Forrest. Big up to Rachel as well. Hope you're fine, mate. I hope you're having a good time. Want to be mods as well. Bournemouth have signed 2 fees. They're going straight back down. Have to agree with Michael. Even in was pushing for top 10 this season. Let's hope that is the case. I like Mick Rowe on fire. Our defense will be terrified. It's true. Poor Macy getting called. Danielle. Do apologise, Macy. I didn't mean to call you that.
Don't apologise.
And Clarence Everton finished 18. Big up to Jules as well from Norway. One of me as well. Tony, 19th position.
Right, this is going to surprise a lot of people when I say this. I mean, my predictions tonight are going to surprise a lot of people, what I've got predicted anyway. Everton.
Yeah.
And the reason I say Everton is Lampard, for a start, is not a Premier League manager. He only just escaped it because, for some reason, the home crowd were behind them last year, and that was the only reason they escaped. They've got no Richarlison.
Yeah.
This season, so he's gone. They have only signed James Tarkowski on a free. I believe with a financial fair play, they can't really go out and sign players. If they need to sign players, I think they've got to sell to buy. So whether they want to keep a hold of Calvert-Lewin remains to be seen. But the way Everton played last season, and their defence was so leaky and all over the place, I just can't see them staying up this season. I think last season was lucky that they dragged themselves out of it. They should have been dead and buried against Palace, really, realistically. But yeah, I've got Everton to go down a second bottom this season, and Lampard first manager out the door.
Wow, we're going to comment on managers out later on. And yeah, for me, I said as well, I'll say Fulham, but Fulham will give it a right go as well. So I'll go for the comments. Rachel says Everton also want Everton to get relegated. FSI rules. Charlotte Lynn said United to get relegated. Well, good luck. Wow. Even everybody for some Mason, big up to you. My guy's one of my cool hosts as well. He's a great guy. My prediction for relegation. Come on. Brilliant. John, so thanks to Tony the Red. Tony the Red is in the house, by the way.
We all love Tony the Red.
We do, don't we? And he does seem the man at all. Thanks for that, Jules. Listen to him do keyword. In Newcastle signs 3 more quality players, 2 forwards and midfielder. Could be on top 6-7. I don't think Forest going down this season. Kind of have to agree. And go hi to everyone as well. For 80 position, for me, again, I have to think about this. I'm gonna have to say either Leeds or Everton for me. I'm gonna go with Everton. I think they're lock us out. I think also as well, they saw with Richarlison, they're done 500 billion, right? And they still got Seamus Coleman at right back. They still got Michael Keane at the back, yeah? They haven't really improved Everton, yeah? And Frank Lampard is going to struggle to get some top players as well. I cannot see Everton going to start the season. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, right, the club's in a mess. And I'm sorry, Everton fans who listen to this. I've got Everton followers as well. I get on really well. And I just don't think they're going to hold it this time. I really don't. So for me, I think Everton are going to be relegated and 18th position. Macy.
I had Bournemouth as 18th place. Looking at Bournemouth last season, they have now lost Williams, their loanee from Liverpool. He's actually gone to Nottingham Forest. And I've spoken to Bournemouth fans and they said they need to have that good defence to go into the Premier League. And I just don't think they've got enough defence. I think they will pick up these surprising points, but I don't think they'll do enough to stay in the Premier League. So I've gone with Bournemouth 18th place.
Okay, fair enough. And Tony.
Yeah, my 18th place team is Leeds United. For a start, I don't really rate that Jesse Marsh as a manager. I think they were lucky last season to stay up. I had them favourites to go down. I had them favourites to get walloped off Brentford. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and they managed to scrape their way and stay up in the league. But this time, I think that luck's run out now. They've lost Rafinha. They've lost Calvin Phillips, two of their best players. They're going to keep Jack Harrison by the looks of things. Bamford was injured for most of last season. Whether he's fit to come back for next season is another matter. They've signed a couple of players, but they've got to hit the ground running in the Premier League, and it's not easy. So I think overall, Leeds United are the team that will go down this season as well. And I think, to be fair, they'll be relegated 3 games before the end of the season.
Right. I think that's a fair shout there for me. I mean, I've got down Bournemouth, Fulham, and Everton to be relegated. Tony's got down Bournemouth, Everton, and Leeds. And Macy got Fulham, Leeds, and Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Those are the relegated straight away. And we're going to talk about the Cups as well. The Carabao Cup. I mean, it's a lottery. Who do you think will win the Carabao Cup? I'll go with Macy.
Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham. Okay.
The only reason why I think Tottenham is that I think Conte is going to want to concentrate on these cups. You know what Conte is like? He's got that winning mentality in him. He wants to win. And I don't think he's going to win the Premier League. Liverpool and Man City's too far advanced. He's not going to win the Champions League. So he's going to concentrate on the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. And I think the most likely one is going to be the Carabao Cup for me.
Fair shout. Got a few more comments. So Rachel, if I just pick up Rachel's comments there, Fulham, Everton, Leeds go. Imagine Exeter to Man U, they got relegated. Wow. I'll have a couple of Everton mates. They think they'll get relegated. George thinks Brentford. Mark, Huddersfield are not in the Premier League, mate. We're talking the Premier League prediction, not Championship prediction. Very good evening, John, everyone on the screen, and to you all in the chat. We are great. If Brentford gets injured, they're done. He just said Huddersfield. If you have to give a shock prediction this season, what would it be? I will comment on it in a bit. John, can I say Man United being 18th? I don't think Mace would be proud of that at all whatsoever, Mace.
I don't think that's going to happen under Ten Hag.
I can't say it either. And yeah, if saying hi to everybody else. Liverpool win the Carabao Cup from the Isle of Coffee. AP and kick for Newcastle match. I think Man City win the Premier again. They got Holland. Don't forget to hit the likes. Thank you, Rich. Big up to Sefton, my guy. Top guy he is indeed. He's a cool guy. And Tony. Tottenham for the Carabao Cup for Macy. Here's your choice.
Well, this is going to shock a lot of people what I've got down for the choice. And obviously not being biased, but I've put Newcastle down to win the Carabao Cup. There's no harm why we can't win it. Let's go out, hit the ground running. a lot, like I've said before, John, a lot of teams play their weekend teams in this competition, and we have been right to the quarterfinals a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, obviously, Steve Bruce wasn't the manager to do it, but Eddie Howe could take us all the way to the final, and why not go and win it? It's there to be won at the end of the day, and you know, I've got a feeling that the Carabao Cup is going to be a great cup run for us, and hopefully end up lifting at the end of the season, seeing Trippier hold it up.
Absolutely. I mean, my heart says Newcastle. My head would say Man City because they love that competition. And I've got a feeling that Man City are going to win that Carabao Cup again. And that's the reason why they love the competition. So I think they're going to do it again. And I think Newcastle United will be in the final against Man City. And let's go and enjoy it, people. But I hope I'm wrong. So I'm going to say Man City for the Carabao Cup, people. So it seems like the competition. Hope I am wrong. So we've got Seth, big up to CSC Fahim. Please hit the subscribe button, Fahim. It's your first time, I believe. And welcome to the live chat as well. I hope you're okay. Okay, you could get 7th. Could you carve a name on that one, please, mate? And let's name and then go from there. You get it all wrong, mate. So, and got Newcastle getting European place. Hope that's the case. And Seth, hi, Tony. If you sign 2 quality strikers, we could be in the contention for the League Cup. That's what we need to get. Everyone's saying hi as well. And something about see pose excellent choice, John. And Tom is going for that one as well. That's what he's going for. Good choice, Tom. And also for the Carabao Cup. Brilliant. So we've gone out for the FA Cup. I'll kick this one off for the FA Cup. I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to say Newcastle. And we deserve a cup. Eddie Howe's going to take us there. And we deserve a trophy. And Macy.
I think that one will probably be Man City's, to be honest. As much as it pays me to say, I just think Manchester. You look at Manchester City's season last season; they won the Premier League, but would you, even though they won the league, it wasn't seasons what we've seen before of Manchester City, where you've seen that they've won doubles, trebles. So I think Pep Guardiola is going to want to try and at least win the FA Cup and win the Champions League as well to win the treble. So I'm going to go with the FA Cup for Man City.
Good for you. That's fine. And Tony, are we going to win double-double? Are we going to win? Are we going to be double winners, or are you going to play it safe?
I'm playing this one safe, but I'm going for an underdog. I'm going for an underdog again because I'm going to be totally different from the usual Cities and Liverpools and that. And I'm going to say West Ham United to win the FA Cup. Reason being, they've signed a few players and they're going to get Skamaka in by the looks of it as well. They did okay last season in the FA Cup. And yeah, why not? And I think West Ham could have a good cup run, and who knows, they could go all the way and win it. So I'm going to say West Ham United.
Good for you. So Tony's saying West Ham, Mace saying Man City, and me saying Newcastle United. So we're going to go with the next one. We're going to go with the top 4. First of all, who is going to win the title and who's going to be in the top 4?
For me, I've gone for Manchester City to finish first. I've gone Liverpool to finish second, but I think it is going to go to the final day of the season again. I've gone 3rd for Tottenham, and I've gone 4th for Chelsea.
Fair enough. Good choice there. And what about 2020?
Yeah, so to win the league next year, I'm going to say Liverpool, based on the fact is they finished so close behind Man City last year, and Klopp is a winner, and the way Klopp goes on, he will want to try and overtake City this year to win that league because he was good to not win it last season. So he'll be pulling out all the stops he can to go ahead and win that. So I've got Liverpool top.
Yeah.
City second.
Yeah.
Chelsea third.
Yeah.
And Tottenham Hotspur fourth.
Cool. Fair enough. For me, I'm going to say Man City again. Second, I'll go with Liverpool. Third, I'll go with Tottenham. And fourth, this is going to be a shock. I think Mason will be proud of this. And I know I'm going to get a lot of stick for it, Tony, but I'm going to say Man United. I really do. Because I think Ten Hag will demand the players to step up this season.
Don't you think it says a lot when I don't have confidence we're going to finish fourth, but John does?
I'm not going to get a lot of stick for that, I know. But listen, at the end of the day, I think that Ten Hag will. I agree what you mean, mate. So I see what you mean. But I think you'll do it, man. Because the thing is, right? I mean, I know you've got the problem with Ronaldo, right? That needs to be fixed up very, very quick, real quick. If you can get Frenkie de Jong, that would be a big arse. If you can get him, that can make a difference for your team. Yeah. I think the players will step up. I mean, your players didn't step up for Ole, didn't step up for Ravnik, right? Now you've got rid of Pogba, right? I think the players now will be a lot happier. I mean, Lisandro Martinez, when you get him, I think he'll be a cracking buy. I think this guy will be a cracking buy. I do like him. And
you know what? I know it's only pre-season, but Martial is doing so well. I actually said a few weeks ago he's going to do well next season. I think if we lose Ronaldo, as much as he scored our goals, knowing how well Martial's doing at the moment, and he's a pressing kind of player as well, which Ten Hag likes, it's not going to be overly a big, massive loss if we can get a backup striker. If Martial stays on form, what he's doing right now, by the way, I'm not saying like Martial's the next Ronaldo or anything, but you get what I mean.
I sure do. And I mean, Martial could shock a lot of people. I think he could shock a few this season. I mean, he's at his peak now. He's 27. Is he a world-class player? No. Will he learn from Erik ten Hag? I think he will, because he wants the best, and he wants to step up. He wants players to step up. He's a winner, right? And he wants to get your club basically into top four. And I mean, Arsenal, I think they'll be fine, but I think they'll get fifth. And Chelsea, I think Chelsea will struggle this season. I really, really do. There's no go right at that club at all whatsoever. They got absolutely mullered 4-0 off Arsenal. Yes, it's pre-season. It's a friendly. I get it. But at the end of the day, they have not, and Tony backs up with this one, please. They have not replaced Diego Costa properly.
No, they haven't. No, without a doubt, they haven't. Because I mean, they brought in Werner, didn't they? And he hasn't really hit the ground running either, has he? So, and they've got Kai Havertz, who does score, but not as regular as what Costa used to. Costa used to always be constantly banging that ball in the back of the net. So, yeah, they haven't really replaced him really.
You know, I would argue as far back as Drogba.
Yeah, I would, Macy.
Yeah, Drogba as well. Good shout. The last one they had was Costa, but Drogba was outstanding. The guy was an absolute beast. We could have
the
got
last
back
Chelsea player to win the Golden Boot.
Did you?
I'm only tore us apart in that Europa League semi-final.
Oh,
Did he
he's so good, isn't he, Drogba? I just wish he didn't play for the Chelsea.
He'd be good for. I'll tell you what, we could have gotten him now if we qualified for Champions League, but excuse me, we didn't qualify for the Champions League back in 2004. Even to Chelsea instead. Tony the Red, I reckon Spurs to the Carabao Cup. Mike said Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. I think finish around 13th with no relegation woes. Mike, I think should be aiming higher for that, my guy. Honestly, you know what I mean? Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea to finish 5th. Ronaldo one's out. 10 months, Newcastle top 6 and Haaland to score 40 goals. I mean, I don't think we're ready to finish above Man U yet. I don't think we are yet until we get the position that needs fixing. Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and then Spurs and Gareth. City, Paul, Spurs, and Chelsea at the Clomad. At excellent zone, Man City, Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea. Enter Chelsea 5th or 6th, I think. Arsenal 4th. Big up to Geordie. Got to go. Watch on catch up. Take care, Seth the mates, and watch what you're doing. Harry and Mac would a magic happen. I think he fixes up. I think Man U will be a lot better than many people think this season. Ten Hag was a massive signing. And Jules and John the Red making an appearance. Macy. That is not true. Wow.
The only red round there is Tony.
Yeah, that's why he calls him Mason the Mag. You call him Tony the Red. City, Chelsea, Spurs, United, and Arsenal, Liverpool 6. Wow, Ian, please hit the subscribe button, mate. I believe it's your first time. And Cassius Michael agreed to leave Leicester to go on to Nice. And against Arsenal, surely Spurs for the third. You think, man, you get a top 4, can have sort of stuff. Mate, listen, I think Ten Hag will be okay. I think Ten Hag, I can see what he's trying to do with that team, right? I honestly think they could do it. So that's only my opinion, mate. I don't know what others think, but that's only my opinion. I think Chelsea will struggle this season. They need a frontline forward. I mean, Koulibaly is going to be outstanding, by the way. I think City win the Premier League, while second place I'll be Liverpool Spurs. I think Spurs will be the surprise club this season. Quality of players and Conte as manager. I love Conte, by the way. He is a world-class manager. He's an elite manager. Big up to Nipun. Big up to Nipun. I like him. Nunes. Enzo Jules. Everyone. Sorry, Tony. Didn't mean to steal the red from you. That's truly. I can see anyone. I can't see anyone getting close to City. Holland's crazy. I don't think Arsenal will live up to the hype out of the season. Wouldn't be surprised if we finish ahead of them. Wow. I wish you do. Wolves would be 6 if you get Matheus Nunes and a good sort of centre forward. Good luck to Wolves, by the way, and good luck to Bruno.
He's linked to Liverpool now.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. But if you're going to get first team, I think you'd go to Wolves. Who wants to get Champions League, you'd go to Liverpool. How many Nunes and Haaland score first team? We're going to come on to that as well. So the Man U will be better this season, but still won't get top 4. Ten Hag will target a cup run. And also Spurs have bought us really well off the season. I like the thing Tuchel started to wear on the team that Chelsea wouldn't be surprised if they beat him this season. He said that, Mace, as well, didn't you? You said that.
Weeks ago, didn't I? I think he's going to be one of the first managers to get sacked.
Absolutely. The reason I don't think Man U will get top 5, Ten Hag's only manage in Netherlands. Well, if you look at it like Tony, you got to manager like Carlo Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho. They won the title in their first season in English football, and you just never know.
Like you say, like Mourinho never went to the Premier League when he won the league. You look at Ancelotti the same, and look at him now. I'm not saying they're like them kind of managers, but they can do it. Like Conte, he won the Premier League in his first season.
Yeah, he did. He done it with Chelsea, didn't he? Chelsea. And we got one with our common squad. I'll be very happy to finish top 10. We won't get Europe with our current team. We need 2 more good forwards to be anywhere near the Europe. I coffee smiling. I miss PD. Poor miss yours, mate. He said Man City we finished above United. Oh dear. A blue broom sweet cleans. Beware Tuchel. That's from Ian. Ricky D. Arteta will cost also top 4 again. He will be found out. And if you look at the quality of player squad depth and you've time to come through, it pains me to see Villa maybe very good shout for a surprise package. Yeah, no one mentioned Villa, didn't they? But hey, so we talked about the cups and that. Talked about the top 4. Who is going to be top scorer this season in the Premier League? Macy.
I think it will be either Haaland or Mo Salah. It's going to be, I can't decide out the 2, but I think it's going to be one of those. If I was going to pick, I'll probably lean more towards Mo Salah at this moment in time. I know a lot of people are going to say Haaland, but we've seen that Haaland, he's a beast, but he's very injury prone as well. And I do wonder if, for instance, he does get his injuries, how's he going to adapt to these more? It's a different kind of league in terms of the defenders are a lot more physical, they're a lot more taller, they're a lot more broader, stronger, so than in the Bundesliga. So a part of me thinks it's going to be Mo Salah again.
Fair shout. And Tony, what do you think is going to be the top scorer?
My pick is Haaland for top scorer, because I think I think he will be top scorer. It depends how many games Mo Salah plays for Liverpool as well, because I was sort of toying between the two. But then when I sat back and thought and said, do you know what? How much is Mo Salah going to play this season? You know, he's 29 coming off of 30. And depends on which way Klopp wants to do it. As we've seen before, he's kept Salah on the bench last season of parts of the games. He's got Nunez, he's got Diaz, he's got Firmino. So it all depends on who he uses. But if Mo Salah don't play a lot of games, or even say 30 games or whatever, then barring injuries and things like that, then I can't see Salah being the top scorer, and that's my choice of why I've gone for Haaland. I think he'll score. Haaland, I'm going to put out there, I think if he gets 30, that'll be a great achievement for him.
Yeah, absolutely agree. For me, I mean, I'd sleep on this. I wouldn't rule out Harry Kane. I would not rule out Harry Kane because I think it may not be Haaland and it may not be Salah. I think Harry Kane. I really do. I know it's shocked a lot of people, but I'm going Harry Kane because they've got better players now. Yeah, they got Perisic, left wing back. He's going to ping those crosses in. You got Son, you know what he's all about. You got Kulusevski, what he's all about. He'll get the service. And I think Mo Salah's going to come close. I think Haaland definitely come close. And for me personally, guys, I'm going to go Harry Kane. And I think that's a good shot. I'm going to be quite safe there. Haaland will get bags of goals. No question about that. Got people in the chat saying Haaland, Nunez, Kane, Son. Yeah. Got you as well. John B said Son. John B, hit the subscribe button, mate. I'm not sure if you subscribe, but please let us know. So I'll be there as well. I find someone was giving Haaland. And I think it's unfair to anyone to expect Ten Hag to chance of the title. Conte has a Chelsea team with no Europe to play, and Chelsea were recent champions of Jose.
I completely agree with that. And another thing is, Ten Hag has clearly stated that there's a plan at Manchester United, and he has said his aim for this year is Champions League football. So that's either going into top 4 or winning the Europa League. It's one or the two. And I think, in my opinion, Ten Hag is going to lean more towards that Europa League trophy. He's been to the finals of Europa League before. So he has that bit of experience in playing in that league. So I think that's where he'll aim more towards, in my personal opinion, anyway.
I think he'll. I think, to be honest with you, basically, I think he'll. I don't think he'll struggle too much, but I don't think he's going to hit the heights he might want to hit in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Because he's come from a Dutch league and he's come into a totally different league. Yeah, okay, you've beat like Liverpool 4-0, but that was like a young liver. Pre-season's nothing. It's when it comes from that first game of the season, that's when you'll see where your teams start to be at. And after 10 games, then you can sort of look and say, right, okay,
I must agree.
He's done it this way, he's done it that way. But I can't see Man United being anywhere near that top 4, I'm afraid.
To be honest, in my opinion, I will say this season is an experiment season. Not just Ten Hag is coming new to the league, Martinez is new to the league as well. You've got as well a few other players who's due to come in. Hopefully, whoever we get, a striker perhaps. But Ten Hag has even said, I'm not targeting English players because they're overpriced in the market. As much as he'd like to sign an English player, he doesn't want to get them because they're overpriced. That's why he's looking at players from different leagues. And depending how many people he gets from different leagues, it's going to be a struggle. Malacia, another one, he's come from the Dutch league itself, just like Martinez. So it might even take a bit of time for him to adapt also. But for me, it's more of an experiment season. And season 2 is the season where we need to have our heads drilled in.
I'll give you a name. Right, to take. And I want this guy as well if we don't get Paqueta. Sergio Milinkovic-Savic Palacio. That guy, real talk, he is absolutely brilliant.
He's top level. He's top level, John. And I would snap him up in a heartbeat. Absolutely.
I tell you what, I take him. If you open the newspaper and say we signed this guy, I forget Paqueta, 100%. I have him. I will not be a slight worries about Paqueta. That guy will fit in our midfield. If he's going to play a 4-2-3-1 anyhow, right, he'd be perfect in a CDM. So,
well, absolutely, John. And can I just say one other thing as well, quickly?
Yeah.
No disrespect to Man United, but we've got the best Bruno in the league.
Well, based off current form, he is based off the current form, but we'll just have to see on how both get on next season as well. But based off right now, your Bruno's in a lot better form.
Okay. We find those comments, and then we're going to talk about the manager as well. Jordan, top scorer, return of our chosen one striker. I love it to happen. With Raheem Sterling going to Chelsea and Gabriel Jesus going to Arsenal, I think Man City are lacking 2 left wingers and a right winger, and they need to hold on to Bernardo Silva as well because he could be on his way as well. And next to Haaland, there is one more striker I think will be in contention for Golden Boot, and that's Nunes. That's Truls. If position for Dougie, Haaland's a beast. He's the top scorer from Paul. Kane go to Bayern. Goodbye, Kane. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I think Conte will loathe to get rid. Chris Wood outscored them all. New Zealand superstar. Wow. Man City haven't had a proper striker for 2 years. Right, they've got one in Haaland. Got to go. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you very much indeed, Rachel. I must appreciate that. Thanks so much indeed. Have a good evening. Someone likes talking on the goals themselves, though. That's from Paul. How much of an impact do you all think of Winter World Cup will have the league? Could it focus on unexpected results? I still think it's going to be the same usual spot, Michael. I really, really do. John Kane up there as well, bud. Yes, absolutely. Take care to Rich. Spurs obviously brought the chance to replace Kane. No, I think Kane will be there for life. And Neto, the one to watch the season. Neto, yeah, I like Neto. He's a young kid from Wolves. Man, you won't finish top 4 next season, in my opinion. That's fair enough. Here's the sneaker one. If you can keep fit, Callum Wilson. Okay. I'm back, John and all. Good on you. Alex, a structural club. At the minute, Man U isn't in this opinion. First is in charge. Can't see him getting the top 4 finish. Thank you, Paul. I remember when Steve Mack won the Dutch league. That's his first season. Was it his first season? And he couldn't even speak Dutch.
Yeah, FC 20.
Absolutely. FC 20 done in his first. Then I'm going to be sat before the World Cup. No, John, he'll cost an absolute fortune with Lazio. I'm sure you found it a super high price. Really underrated player, though. Yeah, absolutely. He's still on the contract as well. And it's a good one before we go on the manager. Ajax Jester. Look sharp. To be fair. Ajax Jester.
We've only signed one player from Ajax.
Yeah. You know? Crazy. Do you see Red Bull Salzburg tweeted at Man U won 300 mil for Sesko and Bruno? That's not going to happen anytime soon. Man will finish 7th or 8th. That's Man U. And we're right on that. Ronaldo will be aware. Man U won Liverpool that they played. Villa was 2-up and drew 2s each. Only a friendly. Only pre-season. Watching the lads warm up. Yep. Benfic's playing Newcastle. And as Liverpool do hit the subscribe button, mate. Yeah, he's a Liverpool fan, so welcome to be sure. So Dalston, hit that subscribe, mate, if you can. Brilliant. And better subscribe. I've been subscribed. Sorry, John. Thanks for doing, mate. I've got so many. I've got over 3,000 subscribers to my channel, but big up. And I'm spending Neto. Alcy's spending Neto. And look at that one. Hello, bro. Salah, bro. Yeah, he's a Mo Salah. Gotta go, mate. Ready for watch along. Take care, you, mate. Take care, mate. And thanks to everyone else for the tools. And the rest of us done some good business. They are going to push top 6 again this season. Wolves has been quiet and ended last season poorly. And we're going to talk about managers sort of thing now, people. Macy, I'll start with you. Who is going to be your manager going to be sacked in? First of all, he's getting sacked in the first season. First to be sacked.
I'm going to go with the first one to be sacked. I'll go with Hassan Hootel.
Yeah.
I just think right now, I think he's hit his limits at Southampton. He's lost so many big players, he's not getting the backing he deserves. Hassan Hutl's a very good manager. I think if he went to a top club, he would do well. The way he plays, he would do very, very well. He'd even do extremely well if he went to a mid-table team in different leagues. He would do absolutely brilliantly. And we've seen what he can do at Southampton. It's just that I just don't think he's getting the backing that he truly deserves, in my opinion. So I think Hassan Hutl's the first to go.
Yeah, fair enough. And Tony, I know you're gonna see it. It's that guy there. I know.
Yeah. He's always been the favourite one for me to be sacked first game of the season. Purely because, as I've said, I don't think he's Premier League quality as a manager. So I think he'll be the first one out the door. And I do apologise if you can hear aircraft in the background. Got F-35s flying around at the moment because I live in between two American air bases. But yeah, Lampard for me, first manager out the door. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm getting people saying Hatter Hussel, Jesse Marsh, Marco Silva, Hatter Hussel. For me personally, I'm going to go with Tony. I'll go with Frank Lampard. I think he'll be gone. And do not be surprised if he walks before the ball's being kicked. I would not be surprised because something like that right at Everton Football Club is not. The fans are unhappy. The way it's been seeing stuff like that. And listen, at the end of the day, right, I think he'd be first to go. I'll watch over your shoulder, Jesse Marsh, Hatter Hussel. I don't think Marco Silva will be sacked. I think it'd be okay. And I expect Sean Dyche to be back in football very, very soon, people. So, yes, I would say Frank Lampard will be the first manager casualty of
Thing is, John, don't rule out Marco Silva getting sacked because remember when he was at Watford he got sacked and when he was at Everton he got sacked as well mid-season. So don't say that he's going to be safe at Fulham for the season because I think he'll be gone. I think he'll be gone by January.
Yeah. Well, I mean, could be. But if they're near the bottom of the table and they don't perform, I think I'll look over your shoulder, Marco Silva as well. But it'd be okay for now. But don't just look over your shoulder, and because jobs are not safe as well. Go for a couple of comments before you can giving the manager of the season. Just got one from Michelle. Big up to Michelle, by the way. Do hit the subscribe button, Michelle, if you can, please. That'll be absolutely fantastic, and it helps me challenge your first time in the chat. Just not fearful of drop for the start of the season. Dreamy season up the mags, Michelle. Share the love and share the love to you as well. Big up to you. Got one here from Michael Winshop. Steve Cook doesn't last long. If we can't get that much change for his team, fast, they have spent a lot of money. Is he safe? Is this guy safe, Tony?
No, not at all. And from what I hear from a Forest fan, who I work with a Forest fan, he's still not signed his new contract either. So he's only got a year left on his deal. And the new terms he was offered in the summer, he's refusing to sign at the moment. And a lot of Forest fans apparently are getting a bit edgy on that, thinking he might walk. So, yeah, I think if he doesn't perform, he'll be out the door. Unfortunately, they won't perform against us because we will beat them.
Absolutely right. Totally agree. Absolutely right. And one here from Foxy. Foxy is sacked Silva. October Randy every coming in will be sacked again. And then Sam Allardyce returns taken back to the championship. That could very well happen. We're going to Rattlers as well. Who's going to be the manager of the season? I'll start with Macy because she is a top co-host and guest.
Thank you, John. For me, it's going to be Klopp. Klopp always wins it. And the thing is, he wins it when he's not won the league. And I think he'll end up winning it again so he can put it in his little trophy cabinet again. So, yeah, it'll be out of a full-on fix when it should have been like someone like Graham Potter, for instance. So, someone different, or David Moyes, and then Klopp gets it. So, I think it's going to be him.
Yeah, Tony?
Well, I think this manager could be manager of the year ahead of Klopp and Guardiola. One, it depends on how the season goes with this manager, and obviously if he picks any trophies up. But I believe with this manager, team will finish 6th, and I'm going Eddie Howe.
What a choice. What a choice. I think that could happen. I think that could really happen. I'm going to go with Eddie Howe as well. Go for a long shot. So I'm not being biased, but I think he's going to shock us all. I think he'll probably get us top 7 if as well. I think he'd be brilliant. And if he gets the back, if you get the centre forward, if you get the right side midfield, fix up what we need to be fixed, we'll be fine.
Thing is, John, you should have had it last season because we were the first team to not win in 14 games and then actually stay up. Nobody's ever done that. And for that achievement alone, he should have walked that Manager of the Year award. How Klopp got it is beyond me. But but I'm definitely
There's a difference though between deserving it and winning it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
And that's the thing. You've seen it there with the Premier League awards. You look at it and think, how has this player won it? Yeah, you really do.
Mm-hmm.
How is this player shortlisted?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it that when you see some player shortlisted, you think, yeah, how is he in there? How's that player in there? And you think, well, he hasn't really done much, has he? But yeah, exactly. I don't know who makes these choices.
They look after the top 6. That's all it is. It's just a corrupt league. I'm not going to lie. It's a corrupt football league.
No.
Premier League. Don't understand what I'm saying?
It's a cartel.
Sure. Exactly. It's a cartel.
It's a cartel.
Correct. And we wrapped up that one as well. And definitely Eddie Howe. Mason, I have to ask you, where do you think Newcastle United will finish for wrap up? Where do you think you'll finish?
I had Newcastle in 9th.
Okay.
I think that there will be improvements there, but I think there will be some struggles in terms of the World Cup, in terms of injuries as well. So I think stuff like that will play a factor. I'm not saying that. I think it will be closer between Europa Conference League spot, and I think it will be fought out with West Ham and Leicester, in my personal opinion. But I think you'll end up finishing 9th.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much indeed. We're going to wrap it up there because I was going to give you a 5 minute chat behind as well, because I can. And good luck to England tonight. That's in Foxy. Yep, we've got a game I need against Sweden. And let's hope we get that win, get to the final. We are finishing 6th. People saying 4th, 7th, 8th. And the Wars always goes to win stuff. But I mean, it's a bit easier. Liverpool, Man City. That's Ian. Emma, get ready for the Newcastle match in Portugal. By John, Tony, have a good evening, guys, as well. So if you like what you see, and hit the like button, subscribe, and the link's in there as well. Macy, where do you find your new channel, Pess?
My YouTube channel is Devils United. I do Manchester United content for men and the women's football.
Fantastic. And Tony, where do you find you on social media?
Yep, you find me on my Twitter, and that's at TonyTooney31.
There's your answer. And you can find me on John Sinclair TV on most and socials as well as out there as well. Always is out there. And if you like the video, like what you see, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe. Also super chat if you like to super chat. And if you like to be a member, click on the join button as well. Question of Macy: are Sweden women better than France and Germany?
Currently, they're the second highest ranked team in the world, but based off the performances during the Euros, I do personally think that France and Germany are a better side to play against. France is currently ranked at 3rd best team in the world. Germany is ranked at 5th, but you can't go off rankings based off. You need to go off the performances and the form right now.
Brilliant stuff. Right, we're going to wrap up there, people. And listen, thanks for watching. And if you've got your choice, who's going to win the Premier League, top 4, first match, or you're going to be sacked, relegation, leave the comments in the comment section as well. I shall have a look at it as well. And thank you very much for joining. So I can't read any more comments. But until then, I'll see you back tomorrow for the fan forum. And until then, people, is bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.